Okay, are we live? If I did this right, we should be live. Now, I will get into dolphin, and where's geometry? Oh, there it is. Alright. I hope this is good to go. We're probably going to be going for more metal. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to change the stream name. Can I do that from the phone, or do I have to? I forgot to change the stream name. I should probably change the stream name. There we go. It's like a whole new thing now. Wow. What? Already? It's fine. I know how to fix that. Okay. Let me just switch that to emulated. Switch that back to real. Oh, wait. It should be emulated because I'm using the, Oh, that's me again. Hey, me. Alright. Let's, get started. Now, I want to say... Okay, we finished beta. Gamma. Okay, we're on to gamma, it seems. Let's go with... We're getting pretty close to being done with RAM. It's not... Just say hi or something, I don't know. Hey, though. What's going on? Dang it, I was not paying attention. Sorry. I'm a little late to streaming again, but, you know, it's like that sometimes, I guess. I actually have a face cam today. I actually fixed it right before my last stream, but I wasn't expecting to do a face cam stream, so I hadn't really put myself together at all. But today, we are actually, you know, doing the thing I said we'd be doing, the face cam. Actually, I guess I only told people privately that I'd be doing a face cam this stream. I didn't really, like, publicly announce that or anything, but... Cool. Hi, Lotsa. What's poppin'? So I just got back from vacation. It was a lot of fun. After maybe this, I might, like, show off some stuff. I have some cool stuff I could show off. I got, like, some body glitter, which I am wearing right now, but my stupid stream is, like... I think my camera, I kind of set it to be kind of low quality, because I don't stream at that high of a resolution, and I don't want my camera taking up too much space, you know? I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll see if I can get a good picture and, like, some light that shows off the cool body glitter. I put it on my face and stuff, so it's, like... I don't know, it gives you, like, a nice sparkly look. I also got... oh yeah, we went to, like, a diner on the last day. I thought I paused. Oh, I pressed the dang guide button instead of the... Anyway, I was gonna show off... We went to a diner, and I got... I got these little guys. Blend animals are so cool. Like, watching the person make them, watching the people make them was so much fun. My mom's boyfriend also got her, like, a flower thing, and this, I'm trying to think of how we'd be related. So, my cousin's kid, there's probably a term for that, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. No, because niece would be like, because I'm an aunt, actually. My sister has a kid. I'm getting really distracted talking. I apologize. Sorry, I just got back from vacation, so I have so many fun things to share. Oh, and wait, okay, I realized I literally just started stream, but just a sec. Okay, okay. Check these out. I don't know if you can see them, but I got like... So this one's the Nuka... this one's the Nuka Orange. And this one's the Sunset Sarsaparilla, you know, like from... I believe this one's from the Fallout Nuka DLC. And this one is for... you know, New Vegas was like exclusively sold the Sunset Sarsaparilla. I don't know when I'm gonna try these. Maybe it'd be fun to do some on stream. But not right now. Also, about the fit, I was actually planning on... I should probably control something here so it doesn't go off. About the fit, I actually normally wear gloves and a hat with this, but I didn't wear the hat because like I said, I put on the body glitter, and the body glitter you can put it in your hair too, so my hair is all nice and sparkly. Of course you can't really see that. Nuka Orange. It's N-U-K-A... sorry, not... N-U-K-A hyphen orange. But anyway, so... And then the gloves, I could only find one of my gloves. It's actually right over here. Sorry, I'm like all excitable today. I just got off of vacation. It was a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna put these back really quick, and then I will... Okay, and then we'll play the game. Hello. Okay, Alright, back to the ranting, and I'm also gonna play Geometry Wars while I talk. We went to, so the first day of my vacation, sorry, I'm still... The first day of my vacation, we went to see fireworks, and okay, so we went to, gosh, I don't know if we were in Boise or in a place called Meridian nearby, but we were, so we were visiting there, and at first I thought the fireworks show was gonna be really lame because they had these drone things, and I was confused and thought, like, are they pretending like those drones are the fireworks show? And I feel like, what was I saying? Oh, I feel like if that was the case, I would have been really disappointed, because I feel like the whole fun of fireworks is that no two fireworks are the same, and like the uniqueness of every individual firework. So I was really worried about that. But luckily the drone thing was just a little bit of preamble, like as like, I don't know, like a fun little thing to do while you wait. And the fireworks were so pretty. The Boise fireworks show was so good. Or like Meridian fireworks. Again, I don't really know. I was mostly traveling with other people, so I didn't really look at any maps or anything. So that's the main thing we did on day one, because for the most part we were just getting settled into the Airbnb. So then day two, my cousin made us some pancakes for breakfast, which was good. And then we went to the pool, and the pool was so much fun. We went on, like, there were so many cool slides. There was this one where like 4 people went on it, and it was like a tube, and you had to, and like it had a lot of turns and stuff, and since there were 4 people on, it was pretty hefty, so like there'd be a lot of like splashing, and like on every turn there'd be like a lot of splashing into the pool. It had like a little waterfall thing at the start. No, just standard pancakes. I think we did have sausage with it though. But anyway, gosh, what was I saying? Oh, right. So we started on this like tube one, and then there was this really cool, one. Oh, I guess something really exciting that I did is there's these certain slides that just straight up drop you like through a trapdoor thing. You have to like cross your legs and put your arms behind you like this, and then they drop you into the slide. And I went on 2 of those, which was really scary but really exciting. Something I noticed was, honestly, once you get on the slide, like, it's not scary for me, but I'm really scared of heights, so, like, waiting in the lines and stuff was really scary for me, which I realize is kind of ironic since that's not even supposed to be the thrilling part. But I'm pretty scared of heights, so that affects it for me. But yeah, we went on, like, a bunch of different slides. There was this one, like, bobsled-like one that went, like, back and forth called the Avalanche, I believe. It was so much fun. I did get a little sunburned, but it was worth it. And I also scraped my knee a little bit. Oh, I also got to do a bunch of swimming, because there was this thing, like, it's called the Lazy River, but you actually don't have to get into the, yeah, it's scary. So my sister's friends went, my sister's friends, like, oh gosh, I guess I probably shouldn't say their names anyway. But yeah, they were like a couple, so I believe my sister's boyfriend, one of her friends' boyfriend, which is, I guess that was also her friend, so. The point is, there were 3 people who went on the first one, and then my sister's boyfriend chickened out of the second one, because the second one was scarier. The first one, basically, I'm getting so distracted by talking. I'm sorry, this might be more of a chatting stream than a gaming stream. I'm not sure how much I'll actually get done. Which I guess I realized I was just talking about. I really don't have anything to talk about in a chatting stream, but for once I actually have something to talk about. But yeah, so my sister's boyfriend chickened out of the second one, which I don't blame him for. The second one was scarier, because the first one, it drops you, but then there's a bunch of, like, turns and stuff, which on paper sounds scarier, but in practice, that means you're spending less time just plummeting. So the second one really feels like you're just being dropped, even though you're not. You are being supported by the slide, because obviously, if you just got dropped, you'd get hurt. But it's scary. A very fun ride, though. What? Okay, this is a public stream, first of all. Like, so, regardless of how you... regardless of how if you found people I know, I shouldn't share them on a public stream, because I upload these. But anyway, yep, I'm yapping more than usual. I feel like I already yap a lot during my streams, which is a big part of why I set my name the way I did, because I'm the type of person who yaps a lot. So, I always have stuff to talk about. Today, more so than usual, because I had a very exciting few days. Oh, the balloon animal thing was on the last day, by the way. That was... Oh, yeah, I also went to, I don't know if anyone's heard of the fast food place Raising Cane's, but I live nowhere near one. But since we were traveling, I'd only had it once before. I had it when I visited my girlfriend, and the cane sauce is really good. Oh my gosh, I have a funny story about that, actually. So I looked up, like, I had, like, I realized, oh, I saw this place called Freddy's, and I know someone's gonna make either a FNAF joke or some kind of inside joke, which wouldn't really work on a stream, but either way, there was this place called Freddy's, and I remember seeing that in when I went to visit my girlfriend. So I was like, oh, I wonder if they have Raising Cane's here. And I checked, and they actually did. But it said it was in a place called Meridian, which I thought we were in Boise the whole time. I had no idea we were ever in Meridian. So I was like, oh, so close yet so far. But turns out we were in Meridian, and we were so close to it that right after I had looked it up, we were going somewhere else at the time. And we ended up passing it, so we just went, like, slightly back to go get some. And I was talking about the cane sauce being good. My girlfriend really likes the cane sauce too. My mom's boyfriend asks the clerk there, like, can we get a bucket of cane sauce, which was insane to me. And but you know what? He did it. It was like a drink cup. It was a drink cup of cane sauce. So now we have a drink cup of cane sauce. No idea what we're gonna use that for, but we have it. Trying to think of what else we did on the trip. Yeah, a bunch of slides, which that was like an all-day thing. I actually ended up getting a little sunburned. I don't know if it's really seeable anymore, but I did get a little sunburned. Yeah, yeah, I just chugged down a thing of cane sauce. No, cane sauce actually is, like, has a really strong flavor. It's not your average, like, fry sauce. It's, like, It's one of those things, if I drank that, I think I would vomit. Not because it's bad, but because it just has that strong of a flavor. Like, that would be insane. But yeah, I had a really, really good vacation. I mean, for the most part, the drive there was a little blah for a few reasons, and the drive back was a little blah. But we actually did do a lot more fun stuff on the way back, at least, so... that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I won something in, like, a claw machine at one point, but I don't know where it is, and I'm not gonna... I can't keep this leaving stream to show you guys random trinkets, maybe next stream I don't know, maybe next stream actually could be, like, just a chatting stream. I hadn't really thought about that concept, but I don't know, for once I actually have to... I don't know, I feel like that kind of thing might be better for, like, a video. Maybe I'll do, like, a pre-recorded video where I do, like, some light editing and stuff. Bring Lulu. You know what? Right before we left, she actually... For anyone not aware in the stream, Lulu is my cat. The small black one. I think one time she actually kept getting in front of the monitor on stream. But yeah, she actually tried getting into one of the suitcases. She tried to stow away. But we did not let her. She was not let in. Oh my gosh, it's really nice streaming and, like, not being, like, ridiculously hot, because, it can be a little, like, hard when you're constantly sweating to be, like, fun and excitable. But today it's nice and cool in my room, because I got an air conditioner. I mean, we still need to fix some stuff about, like, how my room is set up because of the air conditioner. So not everything is perfect, but, I'll have to actually, I should probably talk to my mom about that today, now that I think about it. We're gonna get, like, a shelf to put back there, so it's not just, like, because what we have right now is, like, basically just a constant, like, it's just there's, like, a space back there, because there's, like, the way that it works is there's, like, a big tube, and the tube connects to, like, the actual air conditioner, so it can take air from the outside. It's not one of those ones that connects directly to my window. I guess my window is, like, small, so it's hard to find one that fits the window exactly. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. I mean, it's something that bothers me, so I want to get it fixed, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, yeah, I actually didn't take pictures of her in there. I probably should have, though. The cats were so excited to see me when I got back, though. They both, like, went to my room the second I was home. Which is always sweet when they're, like, excited that we're back. I think they get lonely when we're gone. Simon's actually sleeping in my room right now. Okay, at risk of messing up the angle here, let me see if I can show him off. Can you see him? That's my babies. Alright, let's see if we can put this back correctly. Alright, are we back? Hello. Okay, hopefully... my room is a little messy today, but it's not too bad, I guess. Alright, so... back to the game. Yeah, my cats oftentimes hang out in my room when I'm streaming. They're usually not super They're usually not super disruptive, though. Which is always nice. I have to... I hope I didn't mess up the angle. Like, I hope I look around like I'm at the same angle. I don't like moving my webcam, because it stresses me out, the idea of, like, you know, being... I don't want to be seen at a bad angle, right? Nobody does. That's a big reason why I couldn't stream without my glasses, because I had to get so close to the screen that I'd be streaming at, like, a really bad angle where you'd see, like, mostly at the top of my head, which is not an amazing streaming angle, I feel like. Oh my gosh, the first thing I have to do after I finish streaming is... I know I keep talking about this stupid Wii event, but, I need to get back to that stupid Wii event. I'm not sure what game I'm gonna do today. I believe the last thing I beat before I left was WarioWare Smooth Moves, which is honestly probably with the Wii's, like, one of the best, examples of the Wii using motion controls to its best. I absolutely love the motion controls in WarioWare Smooth Moves. And I am not the type of person to say I love motion controls lightly. But WarioWare Smooth Moves so perfectly encapsulates what makes motion controls special, all of the interesting things you can do with that mechanic. And it's like, and having you switch between all different, like, different versions of the form baton. For anyone not aware, the form baton is just the Wiimote, but WarioWare likes to be cute with things, so it was the form baton, and, And then they even messed with the nunchuck in Orbulon's like post-game stage, which was kind of fun, which I believe was called the... Oh gosh, what was the nunchuck called? It was called the balance something... The balance stone. The balance stone. The nunchuck was called the balance stone. But yeah, WarioWare Smooth Moves is such a good game. I'm curious because it seems like a game that wouldn't be that hard to master, so I might honestly end up mastering it for another point, because it seems like it'd be an easy one to master. Unsure though. Unsure. I'm not gonna do that on stream because I'd have to change my entire setup for that, and I don't want to do that. Well, not really. I do the motion controls in my bed usually anyway. The only games where I actually make sure I have like full range of motion are like Just Dance games, because like the point of those games is to dance, so I'm going to dance, you know? I'm not gonna be some loser who like, oh my gosh, I remember when I was younger, I'd like dance my heart out for those stupid Just Dance games, and then oh gosh, I've been talking nonstop for a minute. I'd dance my heart out for those stupid Just Dance games, but then I'd lose because the other person was just flicking the Wii remote at the right times, and it's like, that's so lame. That's so lame. Like, I understand trying to play practically, but I'm sorry, that's lame. Maybe I should get the Xbox version, because I don't think you could cheat the Xbox version in that way. I think that version would check your whole body. Though the Xbox Kinect isn't exactly known for its accuracy. Also, wow, I messed up. I got the silver medal, though. Yeah. I honestly think it utilizes it the most and the best. But yeah, in general, it has a lot of variety, WarioWare Smooth Moves. And Wario Land could be fun, maybe, but something I worry about is most Wario Land games are Metroidvanias, and so a lot of that stream would just be me getting lost. So I don't know how entertaining that would be. Though I guess even when I'm lost, I could say fun things. Like, I know a lot of streamers will do, like, somewhat boring things on paper on stream, but the personality can carry it. I just don't know if my personality is a, personality that can carry that kind of thing without some kind of, like, good eye candy or whatever. I don't know. I'll think about it, though. I'll look into it. I think Wario Land 4 is less Metroidvania-like. Maybe I should do Wario Land 4, Wario's Greatest Achievement. So, I don't know, maybe. Honestly, another WarioWare game might be fun, too, though. Like, Mega Micro Games, or, like, Twisted could be fun. Though Twisted, I'd have to figure out how exactly I'd do Twisted, because I like playing games in at least somewhat their intended fashion, so I'd probably want something that could do motion controls. And I don't know if you could do, like, if I could do, like, a Wiimote with WarioWare Twisted, that would be fun, because then I just have to tilt the Wii remote to, whatever I need. So we'll see about something like that, maybe, or like a Joy-Con, maybe, because I think that has motion in it, so, I don't know, I could probably figure out WarioWare Twisted at some point. I actually own Twisted physically, but, I can't do retro achievements with a physical copy, nor do I have a, capture card in my GBA SP. Wario World? Master of Disguise could be kind of fun. The only thing is, I don't think, why am I not signed in? That's annoying. This isn't gonna show my password, is it? No, okay. I want to say Wario Master of Disguise doesn't actually have a set. Yeah, it doesn't. Something interesting, as you'll notice, it's in the, Unwanted Past Games thing, which I believe is an event where, like, they'll highlight games that didn't get a lot of love. No, actually, I didn't, so it's just gone right now. It'll probably come back for some reason, after I turn on my computer, it'll be off for a little bit, and then it'll turn back on. I could not tell you why. I could not tell you why to say. But no, I have not paid for anything, I have not bought anything. So probably expect that to come back at some point. But anyway, Wario Master of Disguise used to have a set, but, apparently it was really buggy. So they got rid of it, unfortunately. As much as I would love to play Wario Master of Disguise on stream. But once it gets a set again, you know what? If it gets a set again, I will play it on stream. I will. If it gets a set again, I will play it on stream. That is a Tiffany promise. You can write that down in your Tiff textbooks. I disagree. I think Actually, let's go on retro achievements. Actually, I can just, let's just go by... Are you really gonna tell me games like Mario Clash, V Tetris, the Space Invaders Virtual Collection, like, I think this actually has a lot of cool, like virtual fishing, golf, I think 3D Tetris, that's a cool one. I think that Virtual Boy is a console that is genuinely, like, really fun. I think the entire console could have been saved by just a different color palette. I think red and black was just a terrible choice. If they had picked, maybe even just blue instead of red, I think they could have saved the Virtual Boy. They were so close to, like, a genuinely revolutionary console, for its time, like, virtual reality. It was so ahead of everything, but they just picked the wrong color palette. If you actually look at how the games utilize the 3D effect, it's incredible. Like, it's genuinely incredible. It's just a problem where they messed up one small thing, and that killed the entire system. Not that I'm blaming people for not wanting to play it, even if everything else is good. Like, if your head hurts and your eyes hurt, you probably shouldn't play it. But it was just so close. It was just, maybe. I've heard good things about Jack Bros, actually. Apparently it's the rarest Virtual Boy game, but I would be emulating it, so it's not really an issue. I'm not super into Shin Megami Tensei, though. I'm into Persona, which is technically a sub-series of Shin Megami Tensei, but, I think Shin Megami Tensei is a little different, but it does have characters that are in... I don't know. I'd have to... I don't know how, like, interconnected it is with the Shin Megami Tensei games, because I know it's already another spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei. So we'll have to see. Maybe, though. Maybe. I'd love to stream a Virtual Boy game, but my concern with streaming a Virtual Boy game is the Virtual Boy, like, hurts people's heads. Do I really want to, do I really want to stream something that could hurt people? Or maybe I could put it in another palette, or maybe leave some kind of warning, maybe? Maybe I could warn people? Because I kind of want to keep it in its regular palette myself, but if I was streaming it, I'd probably want to maybe change the red to blue or something, so people are hurting a little less. I don't know. It's something I'll have to figure out, but we will get there. We will get there. Maybe I'll stream, like, I don't know. I kind of want to play 3D Tetris, Mario Clash, or Virtual Boy Wario, which I actually... This is true, actually. That's true. Because I think the red and black, like, it would mostly hurt so bad because it was right up in your face. So perhaps it'll be fine just streaming it and people can watch it at, like, a safe distance from their head. I just have to hope nobody watches it on, like, their Oculus Rift, I guess. You know, something I've been thinking about in terms of, emulation, though, is, so, the Virtual Boy, is, like, a VR headset, right? Like, in a clunky, weird, old way, though. But, like, could something like an Oculus Rift, like, properly emulate Virtual Boy while preserving the 3D aspect? That's something I've been really interested in, but I've never owned a VR headset, so I've never been able to, like, find out. If anyone knows anything about that, you know, let me know. Not that I own a VR headset, nor do I have the money to get a VR headset, so it's not like I could do that, but... and I know some games are a lot harder to play without the headset, like Mario Clash, it's really hard to line up your shots without the 3D effect, because the 3D effect is genuinely really good, and not having it is like in real life how people, like, without depth perception can struggle. Not everything makes good use of that 3D, but, like, the games that do oftentimes are more difficult on emulation, which is kind of interesting. Sorry, I've been, like, talking a lot today. I guess that's not a bad thing. I guess you guys are watching a stream to see me talk about stuff, so maybe I shouldn't apologize for talking about stuff. Hopefully I can at least get one or two medals done today. I think I've decided this is just going to be my streaming game for a little bit. Like, we'll see if I get bored of it, I'll just stop streaming it, but, I don't know. On Thursday, I'm actually, I believe, doing something different. I'm not going to reveal what that is just yet, but I am going to be doing something different on Thursday. I know, I'm being spooky and mysterious, but, you know, you'll see, and maybe you'll be interested. I mean, if not, it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to watch every stream I do, but, you know, I'm hoping there'll be some interest. But I will be streaming, I think, with someone else, so that'll be fun. That'll be interesting. No! Ugh, that sucks. I need to keep my... Yeah, I mean, I definitely think you could. I wonder if you could emulate it. I wonder if, like, those kinds of emulations would have, like, a soft color mode. Like, say, like, you're having the authentic VR experience, but you could change the red to blue, for instance, you know? So it's a little less painful. I don't know, because that's something I've always wanted to do. I kind of like the idea of VR. I don't think very much interesting stuff has happened with it. I like the little experimental stuff sometimes, though. Like, I know this is going to be weird for me, of all people, to say, but I liked that, like, Rick and Morty VR game, where it was, like, kind of just mess around and, like, mess around with stuff. It felt, like, very experimental and sandboxy, and that was fun. That was years ago, though. That was when VR was a bit more of, like, a trend. Ooh, that could be nice. Like a salmon. Like a salmon. Like, not the fish salmon. Like, salmon. Like a this kind of pink, right? Like a salmon? Okay, I'm gonna assume you saw that, and I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Yeah, that'd be a nice palette. I think dark blue probably would have been the best palette, like, overall for every consumer, but, you know, what would have been really cool is if the Virtual Boy, maybe the Virtual Boy, like, by default kept its red thing for, like, the vibe, but, like, if it was hurting anyone, there could be, like, soft color modes where, like, you could, like, there'd be, like, a switch on the side that would change the colors. Like, there'd be, like, Game Boy Green, Game Boy Light Blue, you know, Dark Blue, like stuff like that, you know? So that'd be fun. I don't know. Obviously, it's too late to talk about how they could have saved the Virtual Boy now. But it's an interesting... Honestly, yes. Like, well, no, I think, like, if you did, like, hot pink or, like, white, like, pure, imagine, like, pitch white, that would've... Ouch. But, like, there are definitely other bad options, but, like, red was a real particularly bad one, and I'm surprised they didn't find it. Well, I think a big reason why they didn't find a lot of the problems with the Virtual Boy in testing is because the Virtual Boy was actually kind of a rushed release. They were basically trying to give themselves time for the release of the N64. But I mean, obviously that's not an excuse. They still should have put enough time into it to make sure it didn't hurt people physically, but I think that's a big reason why a lot of, like, I think that's where a lot of the what were they thinking came from, you know? Like, I feel like these are things in retrospect, they are probably like, yeah, we probably should have thought of that. Oh, dang it, I destroyed a bunch of the cool eye things. But I guess I'd rather be alive, than anything, but... The Virtual Boy is one of those consoles that fascinates me. I don't know. It's just so ahead of its time. And, like, I'm not saying it's a good console. Let me be clear. I think the color thing really is just that big of an issue. But it's still, like, it's still a fascinating console to me that I think, that I really wish could have, you know, done well and, you know, made a bigger impact. We could have so many cool Virtual Boy games. And, some of that has... If we go... Did I close the Google Chrome tab? I gotta stop closing the Google Chrome tab. If we go back to the Virtual Boy here, like, you'll see, if we... like, a lot of people have been trying to, like... Well, not a lot of people. I guess this isn't a lot of games. But there have been people trying to, like, make more games for the Virtual Boy. I don't know how good they are. I don't actually play, a lot of homebrew stuff. If anyone has... Oh, yeah. That would be cool. But, I mean, that sounds like a lot more work. But if that was, like, a thing, that could be, like, really cool. How how does Virtual Boy emulation on Switch Online work, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? Like, does that just use the red color scheme, or is it like you can pick a color scheme, or... Like, has anyone ever used that? Wait a minute, I'll go check. Alright, well, you let me know, Shoddy Shaddy and all that. I will be here playing Geometry Wars Galaxies, which is still a really fun game. I hope you guys enjoy this game. Like, if you guys want me to play something else, I probably can, but I don't know. I find it fun. And I'm... Dang it! I was literally about to say I think I'm doing good. I gotta stop saying stuff like that. I'm almost done with RAM. Maybe I should switch to, like, an actually good drone. I've been using bad drones to try to level them, but really I shouldn't be using bad drones. Because, like, the powerful drones are, like, really good. Like, having... You know what? We're just gonna... You didn't see this. You can ignore this. I like this game. Like, I don't mind, like, I enjoy this game. Like, I would not mind playing it more, but it's more of a, like, a do you guys care sort of thing. I don't know. A big problem is I don't play a lot of, like... Well, okay, the next stream should be something new. So it's not... because I'm doing something, and then I might go back to this, I might not. I'll deliberate on it a little bit. I've been thinking about doing, like, a channel Discord, like a Twitch/YouTube channel Discord for, like, I don't know, fans, but I don't really have a lot of fans yet. But I think that'd be kind of a fun thing to start up. I almost tried to put my feet on my bed, but I forgot I'm actually using my face cam now, so I can't just basically lie down in my chair. Because you guys all get to see my... I couldn't decide whether I was going to say pretty face or ugly mug, so you decide. I actually like having a face cam, though. I feel like it's a little more, like, I don't know, authentic? Like, you guys can see everything I'm doing, and plus I get to show stuff off sometimes. Like, you guys got to see my cats, my little... Ouch! Ouchie! Why would you hurt my feelings? Rude. Rude. You're not invited to my birthday party. I mean, my birthday's not until October, but you're not invited to it when it happens. Yeah, but you were supposed to pick the good... when a girl says, like, oh, am I pretty? You say yes. You always just say yes. But jokes aside, what was I saying? I got distracted by the joke. Dang it, I forgot. Oh, yeah, the face cam. Like I said, I like being able to, like, show things off, and, like, I don't know, you guys get to see whatever fit I'm wearing today, or, like, whatever. You get to see my reaction to things, too, if I get, like, particular... I guess I'm just explaining the concept of a face cam right now. Wow, I appreciate that. Here's my epic response to that. Oh, yeah. For some reason, that's the only emote I ever use on Twitch. Like, I don't use any other emotes on Twitch, I just use that one. It's a pretty cool one, though. I think we can all admit if it's a pretty cool one, right? Ow! Alright. Huh? Okay, maybe that drone is help. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try turret. We're gonna try turret, okay? I hope you guys enjoy turret. Any turret stands out there? Is my number one turret fan around, or are we attack fans? Or maybe you're like one of the weirdos who likes like one of the bad ones, like I don't know, maybe you're like a defend fan. I realize most people here haven't played this game, so you only vaguely even know what I'm talking about, but I figure you guys have grown attached to these drones in the past, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 hours I've played this on stream. I kind of want to do Roko-chan again at some point, if you guys want to see that again. Because I never actually finished Roko-chan. I streamed it twice. My first stream was pretty good. I made it all the way to the Wily levels. But the second stream, I ended pretty early, and I didn't make it past the Wily levels. And Roko-chan is very authentic. And so, like, the passwords only take you to Wily Stage 1. So I have to redo Wily Stage 1. Not the end of the world, though. It's not gonna kill me or anything. It's just kind of funny. Maybe I should start playing, like, more popular stuff, but also, like, I don't wanna. Like, and I'm not gonna make myself play, like, Fortnite because I think it'll get me more views. That just seems like a really loser move. Like, I just want to play stuff that I like. And, like... Oh. Oh. Wait, so... You don't have the... You don't have the peripheral, though, right? So, if you don't have the peripheral, is it just stuck in red? Or is it... What? Wait, so what does it look like without the peripheral? Oh, I see. Weird. Wait, so, like, if the screen is red, but you're swapping out physical lenses, doesn't that mean that it's not going to be whatever color you're actually swapping it out for? Because say it's red and you're putting on a blue lens, that's going to be purple, right? Am I wrong, or is that going to be purple? I don't know. Maybe the eggheads at Nintendo know what they're doing better than me, but it just doesn't seem correct. I am glad they're actually supporting the Virtual Boy, though. Like, I'd say what you will, the peripheral is expensive and stupid, but, like, it is cool to see support for the Virtual Boy. Like, that's one of those things I never thought they'd do outside of, like, little references. Like, teehee, wasn't the Virtual Boy so bad and stupid? But they're, like, actually putting games on there and showing people how cool the library really was. That's sick. That's cool. I like that. Though I'm not a big fan of modern Nintendo. Like, I'm a Nintendo hater, but I gotta give him credit now and again, right? So, yeah, I'm kind of interested in, like, playing it. You can play it without the peripheral, right? Like, you can just play Virtual Boy games if you feel like it. Yeah, and again, I think the Virtual Boy was one of those consoles that was so close to just being a good console. It's got a small library, but it's a pretty good library overall. It's got like a cool 3D effect. The big problems were, for some reason, they made the headset not have some kind of strap or anything, so you can't put it on your head. So you have to, like, arch your neck to, like, physically get into it, and on top of that, like, the color scheme, which is, like, the biggest, like, memed on thing about it. But I think the whole, like, you can't put it on your head and it's just a stand thing was probably another big, like, issue with it. I think the Angry Video Game Nerd actually made a comment about that. I think he ended up, like, the joke was, like, he ended up duct taping it to his face. That was kind of funny. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, like, I think it's important to venture out, not play one type of game. Like, it has some good puzzle games, and, I think Jack Bros is an RPG. I haven't really played Jack Bros, but I've heard good things. But yeah, I'd recommend, branching out a little bit. It's gonna be one of those things that's gonna be hard at first. Like, if you're not used to puzzle games, you're going to be bad at puzzle games at first, but that's true of, like, any skill, you know? Virtual Boy Wario Land is cool, though. Like, it is genuinely a good game, and it might be the best game on there. Like, it's up there, at least. Oh, no! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even worried about that. It's fine. It might be the best game on there, or at least it's up there. Like, oh, dang it, I lost my multiplier right before the eye things came here. The eye, like, okay, technically the eye things are UFOs, so I guess I should be calling them UFOs. But... oh gosh, I've been talking so much today, and I'm not used to talking this much. My throat is, like, gonna kill me. Maybe I should get water. I might get water in a little bit, but not quite yet. What was I saying? It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Yeah, Mario RPG is like Mario RPG is an amazing beginner RPG, because, it's fairly simple overall. I mean, like, Retro Achievements has some really... I think it has a 100-point achievement, actually. Let's go to Super Mario RPG. I know I keep, like, randomly looking at sets on here, but Super Mario RPG... won by least. Perform 100 consecutive super jumps and to deserve a super reward. Now, to be entirely fair to this achievement, that's legitimately something that the developers put in the game. That was not like a retro achievement developer's sadistic plan for you. That's a legitimate way to get a real item in Super Mario RPG. I don't know why. I have no idea who would design it that way, but it's not the retro achievement dev's fault, I feel like. They're just showing off a cool thing in a game which is like what retro achievement sets are for. But also, oh my gosh, going from... It's like pretty beginner in terms of an RPG, so it's like, why would you put that in there? But I guess, I think in general, Square just wanted to put, I think Square just wanted to put, I don't know, like, a bunch of fun little extra stuff in there, and there is a lot of fun little extra stuff in there, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy about that. There's so many, like, little things, too. Like, there's, like, this star ability in that game that whenever anyone else uses it, it'll do a little dance, but it'll, like, come out. But, like, for some reason, when Princess Peach specifically uses it, it'll, like, wiggle its hips very slightly. And they brought that back in the remake. They made sure that stayed. I think they removed Mario, doing a peace sign, though, which is, basically worse than, anything. I hate that. I just don't understand. Like, they let him do the peace sign in Odyssey, let him do the dang peace sign. But other than that, it was like a pretty faithful remake that I think captured a lot of the elements of the original, so I was pretty surprised they changed the Mario peace sign thing specifically. There might be some other differences, but like they kept a lot of weird, obscure nonsense in there. That's fair. I mean, you probably shouldn't say anything about eating frogs if you're about to play Chrono Trigger, though. I can't imagine that's gonna make one of your party members happy. Oh, wait, have you met him yet? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. That doesn't matter. You're not gonna... That's very vague, so it doesn't... It's not like you're gonna get anything specific out of that. Gosh, I feel like the gold is really high on this one. That or I'm playing really terribly today. Which, honestly, that's probably more likely, because I keep seeing those eye UFO things, but I keep losing my, my combo right before the dang, what was I saying? Oh, I keep losing my combo right before the UFOs show up. Which is very bad, because, the whole reason... the UFOs give you crazy points, so you want to have the highest combo possible for them. So if your combo resets at that point, that's really bad. I guess I say combo, I mean multiplier. Hello everybody, my name is Multiplier, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. This was suggested en masse after Yami Mash played it. So, sorry, that was not... I don't know where that came from. But anyway, what was I saying? I got distracted by my own joke. Oh no. Oh, right. So I need my multiplier to be as high as possible for the stupid UFOs. No! Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Okay. It's fine. We got... I'm just restarting. That's bad. I have the react thing for a bit. Couldn't get far in the original because of the background element. I see. I actually really like how the original looks. So I'm not really sure what you're talking about, to be honest. But I guess maybe... I'm trying to think, like, when that would be a problem. Maybe I should do the original for... Okay, a big reason why I haven't done it for retro achievements... sorry, I'm getting distracted here, but I'm gonna let myself... a big reason why I haven't done it for retro achievements is just because of that 100-point achievement. Like, there's no way I'm doing that. I hear people are pulling out, like, metronomes and stuff to do that, and it's like, am I really gonna pull out a metronome just so I can do my dang retro achievement? I have my, air conditioner on today. Which I'm hoping is helping with the noise. I haven't quite, figured out noise cancellation. I actually was supposed to figure out a bunch of stuff. I got Streamlabs set up with a friend of mine, but, like, I didn't quite settle on a layout, so I'm still using OBS, but, next stream I should be using Streamlabs, so, your lovely comments will get to be on screen. Isn't that fun? At least I think so. I mean, there's only one day between this stream and the next, but I should be able to get that done in that time. So hopefully next stream we'll have a pretty little layout. I think I'm gonna go for like an MS Paint doodle approach to my layout. Like I'll have like a little like pattern drawn in MS Paint and like a little like a scribbled outline around my face cam, and it'll like how do I put this exactly? I'll have like a little scribbled layout around my face cam, and it'll like I want to see if I can make it like a 2-frame thing where like it'll like look all scribbly because it'll like be going back and forth between 2 frames. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I want to go for. Oh gosh. That's a lot of stuff to draw, though, so I don't know if that's gonna be on next stream, but, it's how I want my layout to look next time. Okay, we're on to bronze, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, there's so many. Okay, we are still doing okay. Where is that coming from? Could really use your help, drone. Thank you, drone. You're very kind. My drone is so good to me. We're doing good, but I hate saying that because every time I think I'm doing good, it's like something's gonna go wrong, right? Like, I don't just do well and okay, we're good. Wasn't worried for a second. That was all pre-planned. What was I saying? I like, panic pressed my bomb button. Oh gosh, I still need 10 million more points? Oh, jeepers. Okay. No! Okay. This one is really scary in terms of getting the gold. Luckily, I think turret might be better than attack. I heard people saying attack was the best one, but honestly, I like turret more. It just clears the field for a while and gives me a moment of reprieve. And gosh, do I need a moment of reprieve. No! Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're 6 million away, 2 lives. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I realize I'm not yapping about stuff right now. I'm a little scared. I'm in a lot of fear. I really don't want to mess up this run. I'm so close. No! Oh. This is not a dinosaur breathing fire moment. This is hard for me. That was difficult, but I am bound by law to respond with the maybe I don't know. It'd be like intentionally. I don't know. We'll talk after stream. See if it's something I could maybe like draw out like kind of what I want, and we'll see. It's just some like basic like kind of doodly design elements though. And you'd also need like some kind of rough looking pen that looks like MS Paint-y at least, if not in MS Paint. But we'll see. We'll have to maybe talk about the details a bit later. Plus, I kind of feel bad asking people to do stuff for me, in general. Especially because why did I use my bomb there? I should not have used my bomb there. That was not that scary of a situation. I panicked and pressed it. I shouldn't have done that. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Why is this game so scary? No! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Easy game, easy game. Honestly, easiest game I've ever played. Right down there with, the Cinnamoroll GBA game, or the Cinnamoroll GBA puzzle game, and, what's another easy game I played? Doodle Jump Journey on DS, I guess? Maybe those are down there. Mario Clock. I mastered Mario Clock on Retro. Ah! Okay, I need to stop yapping about whatever it is. I like, was joking about calling the game easy, and then I started thinking about, like, actually easy games I'd played. I mean, not that an easy game means it's necessarily bad. Like, I had fun with that little Cinnamoroll puzzle game. It was just a short, little, like, cute game. I don't know. Maybe I could do, like, a Cinnamoroll game, because I've only done the little puzzle one. I've never done, like, there's a platformer. I don't know how interested you guys would be in watching a Japan-only Cinnamoroll platformer be played by me. But, you know, something to think about. Not to mention, I don't know if that game has any dialogue. I'd have to see. Sometimes retro achievements will have, like, what was I saying? Sometimes retro achievements will have, like a translation for a Japanese-only game. So that's something I could look into, too. Or look into as well, would be grammatically correct, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna get, like, a nice little layout set up with, like, some cute shapes, some fun. I only have one bomb left for like, 10 million points. That's not amazing. It's fine, though. Who even needs points? Or bombs, I mean. I do need points. I'll just be a gamer. That's fine. No! Okay, I have 5 lives. I cannot mess this up. Even I couldn't mess this up. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have no bombs. I messed that up. But hopefully we'll either get one or not need one. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat right now. We're in a bit of a tense moment in the game. Just a little bit, though. The fact I am alive right now is astounding. I was weaving between, like, literally everything trying to kill me. Still no bomb. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got it! I got it! I got it! Oh my gosh, I got it! Okay. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, I'll, oh my gosh. That was really stressful. Yeah, I'll talk to you, after the stream about, maybe, if you're interested. I'm sure what I'd do, because I feel bad not, like, crediting you in some way, but I don't know where I'd do that. I wouldn't want that, like, on my border all the time. Maybe I could put that in, like, my Twitch's, like, about me. I could say, like, oh, border and like, our layout help by our shot animations, or, I guess, Shoddy Shaddy is your current thing right now. Sorry, I totally flubbed the rest of that. I'm gonna be honest, that wasn't even me trying to flub it. That was just so... I was so locked in, and I am not... I'm the type of person who really struggles to just lock in. Oh gosh, okay. Let's, switch to RAM, see if we can get that done. 150 million?! Sorry. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Not even a little worried. Okay, I know why this is 150 million. It's annoying, but doable. I don't want it to be, though. Can it just be, like, 10 million? 10 million would be great. Okay, we have to, like... So the way that these levels work is if you blow up enemies with these, like, bomb things, it does a lot more, gives you a lot more score, I guess. So that's what they're trying to get me to do, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. That's boring and not fun. And stressful. It's stressful and boring. So this might not be the most interesting one. I kind of just have to try to get as many points as I can until the eye things show up, and then blow them up with 1,000,000 bombs. Okay, 5 million. That's cool. Gosh, this is gonna be so slow and boring. I don't wanna. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I don't even like fun anyway. I was actually hoping to have a boring stream where nothing happens. At least the last one was thrilling. Gosh. Bombs away! What? Alright. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, that sucks, because this... I don't know if you've noticed, they don't give you a lot of stuff here. So losing a life that early is ill-advised. But... I guess it's something I'm living with. No, the stupid bombs exploded preemptively? Why? I needed those. I'm just gonna restart. I can't be losing lives that fast. I know that seems slow, but that's just because these bomb levels just play really slow and boring. So that was actually pretty early that I lost that. I'm hoping there's not... I think there's only a few of these, like, oh, explode the bomb levels, so it's not, like, something we'll have to deal with a ton, but I hope you, why did I even do that? Why did I not just keep shooting? Alright, it's fine. I'm gaming. Gosh, this is a boring level. I guess I should talk about something else while I'm doing this. Oh, dang it. This would have been a great time to talk about my vacation stuff, but I just did that. Whoopsies. What if it's not to do that now? I guess it's not that big of a deal. I guess I didn't really talk about... No, like, I covered pretty much everything. Dang it, why is my life not more interesting? It's been nice being home, though. Like, my vacation was fun and interesting. I guess I make a lot of jokes about my life being generally uninteresting, but I don't know. It's nice being home, back with my cats, so it's not like... It's not like I'm miserable back home or anything, but... did really enjoy my vacation. Honestly, I kind of want to try the Sunset Sarsaparilla on stream, and like the Nuka Orange. I don't know if anyone else would be interested in that, but I think it'd be fun. I might do that sometime. I'm gonna keep the bottles after I drink them, by the way. I'm not crazy. I'm gonna have... It's like my little collector's item. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, with those collector sodas, I hope they're not too good, because it's like, I don't want to get, like, a million... What happened to the bombs? I need those. Grr. But yeah, I hope they're not... It's one of those things where, like... Because, like, there was, like Mary Mashup and Do SA. I don't know if anyone here remembers Mary Mashup and Do SA when those were in stores. But, oh my gosh, those were so good. And they're not selling them anymore because they're seasonal and they've replaced them with, like, much... One year they did gingerbread Mountain Dew instead, and it's, like... It sucked. And it's, like... It feels even worse when a drink sucks when it's replacing a good drink, I guess. Like, sure, this gingerbread stuff sucks, but, like, it's also replacing Mary Mashup? Like, that's terrible. Why would you ever do that? I miss Mary Mashup so much. It'll come back someday. They'll bring it back. They wouldn't take it away from me forever. Same with Do SA. I mean, the replacement for Do SA is not bad, though. I can't remember what it's called. I don't think they have anything this year for 4th of July. I think they just changed the logo of the regular Mountain Dew. They didn't do, like, a special, like, America-themed one this year. But there was also, like, another America-themed one that wasn't Do SA a few years back, or maybe last year. I know a lot of, like, soda flavors, because I drink a lot of soda in general, so it's, like, I like to be adventurous and try out new soda. Oh my gosh, that sucks. I don't want to have to get my whole multiplier up again. But yeah, my version of being adventurous is, trying new drinks. So I end up trying a bunch of, like, random kinds of soda. Like, they had Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew at some point, which it was weird because it wasn't even, like, I thought it was gonna be, like, maybe, like, a Mexican spicy soda or something. Like, they'd go with that route. But no, it was, like, gingery and not spicy, even slightly. It was just gingery, and it was, like, tastes nothing like anything related to Flamin' Hot. So why is it called Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew? Yeah, I don't really love the original flavor Mountain Dew. I'm more of a Voltage, I like Voltage, Code Red, but really everything except, I mean, I don't dislike original. Let me actually be clear on my stance on original Mountain Dew. I think it's good, but I think there are better flavors out there. Now, if they had done the American Dew, like, in Voltage, I might have bought that and, like, taken a picture with it, because I love Voltage. It's weird to think, like, I feel like Mountain Dew right now is, like, very known for its, like, various flavors, so it's so weird to think, like, stuff like Voltage, is pretty recent. Well, not recent, I think it was, like, there was, like, like, they did, for, like, the elections in the 2000s, they did, like, Mountain Dew election thing where you could pick between a few flavors, though a lot of those flavors are gone now, like I think it's called Blackout, or... whatever. It was like a grape flavored one, I think. It was really good. I love that one. I hope they bring that one back. They got rid of Mountain Dew Legend at the, Buffalo Wild Wings used to have a special flavor called Mountain Dew Legend, and they got rid of it. It was so good, too. I don't know why they would get rid of that. It sucks. Mountain Dew does a lot of, like, really good, like, limited time flavors, but I guess it's better... I can't believe I'm saying this about Mountain Dew, but it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. But, like, jokes aside, like, I mean, to a lesser extent, I do think that's true. It's good to try something, you know, get a good feel, like, be able to experience something fun, instead of just being like, oh, man, I wish I had tried that, like, after it's gone. Like, I'd rather just give it a good try, see if it's good. There was, like, a Fanta flavor recently that was, like, a sour cherry that was really good. And the thing about, like, sour, and I feel like they don't actually lean into sour. It was, like, legitimately a sour soda, and it was really good, too. Like, I really enjoyed it. I think it's still in some stores, but, I haven't had it in a minute. Trying to get my my multiplier back because I lost it being stupid. Of course, I only have 1 life left, which is a little scary, but this is also not that scary of a level. At least not compared to that other one that was like throwing enemies at me constantly. Oh gosh. I do have to remember I have 3 bombs, so if anything super scary happens, I can just bomb it away. Dang it! That's gonna take forever to get back. Yeah, I mostly try, like, when it comes to sodas, it's very rare I actively dislike a soda, so it's like, wait, did that level up? Am I done? I am done with RAM. You guys will not see RAM a single other time for the rest of my playthrough. I hope you guys liked seeing RAM, because it's gone now. Guess let's do sweep. It's sweeping time. It's time to sweep, sweep, sweep. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, like, the cherry thing. It was like a pretty... There was actually a sour soda at my at that one place I saw, like, the novelty sodas, but, I had to make a very hard decision. I get the novelty sour soda, or I get the novelty Fallout soda. And I did go with the Fallout soda, unfortunately, for any sour soda fans out there, but, maybe next time I'm there, I'll pick that up, try that out. After I've had a good... I mean, it also depends on how much I like Sunset Sarsaparilla, I guess. And I also got Nuka Orange, but I'm not sure how special Nuka Orange is gonna be. It's probably... I feel like that one's probably just gonna be orange soda, no? But we'll see. We'll see. Oh. It'll run because I'll tell it to run. That's how computers work. You just have to believe they'll run, and they will. It's just big tech that convinced you need parts to run a computer. Just get a monitor and think really hard about video games, and it's like you're playing them. Yeah, my next stream is just gonna be me in an empty room pretending to play a video game. What? Why did you not get exploded? Okay, I'm restarting. Maybe I should just be using good, like... You know what? We're just gonna use turret on stream. I don't know why I'm so focused on, like, leveling up these guys, but... Am I stupid? I walked, like, right into that slow-moving target. No. Not to be, like, a nerd about this, but an iMac is not just a monitor. The monitor is the part that you're looking at, yes, but it has all of the components inside of it. It just doesn't have a tower. Actually, your iMac is, not just a monitor. Sorry, I know I'm being dweebish about this, but, like, genuinely, like, there's no way to just use a monitor to play a game. You have to hook it up to something, whether that be internally or externally is all... That's like saying playing on a laptop is just playing on a monitor. No, there's stuff in there. They got stuff in there. It's just, designed in a way to make the user think less about the components. Whereas the tower's kind of the opposite. Usually people with towers want to, like, show off their computer. Okay, we're about to get... Oh, gosh. Explode! Oh. Not really what I wanted. This is the most boring level in the world. I'm sorry, I keep trying to do interesting things and it's getting me killed, but this level is not holding my attention. Maybe that's a bad sign for how it's gonna hold your guys' attention. Well, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I did say I was gonna go for all the medals, so... Kinda have to do this one. But I apologize if this is an extremely boring segment. Like, it's like, there's usually so much thrill in these levels, but these bomb ones are just like, hey, you want to wait around for 15 minutes until something works out in the way you need it to? No, I don't want to do that. It's a twin-stick shooter. There should be, like, constant thrill, so, like, I should constantly feel like I'm at risk. But this one's boring. No. No, I mean, no, because it's not like you're... What? I said the exact opposite of that. What are you talking... I said iMac is not just the monitor. There are still components in there that are doing other things. Not to mention peripherals, like a keyboard, a mouse, like... Even on an iMac, they can't avoid a keyboard and mouse. Like, a tower and just... Like, just because there's no tower doesn't mean there's no other parts. That's a whole different ballpark. Like, there has to be some sort of, I would not say an iMac is just a monitor, no. That's a whole computer. The monitor is, like, the front piece. The screen, you know? I guess the way I describe a monitor is something that is, like, directly only... Like even a laptop has a monitor. You wouldn't say a laptop is a monitor. It has other stuff. No, I mean, okay. Do you consider a laptop a monitor? I want you to answer that. No, it's yes, they're in the monitor, but those parts are not the monitor. Yeah, exactly. The parts are in the monitor from your perspective, but the parts themselves are not a monitor and not a part of the monitor. So it's not a monitor. You're not playing with just a monitor. You're playing with all of the internals that any other computer has. The only difference is they're internal instead of external. Very different ballpark. I don't know why I got so passionate about that. I'm sorry. But no, I mean, like, I think those kind of towerless computers are cool in a way. I think it's interesting. It's not actually that big of a deal. I'm not, like, upset or anything. I just got really passionate about that. I don't know. I'd be saying stuff. I don't know. Speaking of saying stuff, I do not like this level. I don't know who designed this level, but I want this level removed from this game. 150 million? I have to play this game for hours. Not literally, but, like, it's just a slow level with very little thrill, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Anyone want to switch places with me? I'll watch the stream and you can play Geometry Wars Galaxies on my account. I'm kidding. I wouldn't give you my stream key. I don't think. No streaming from TiffTalks Tiff account. Well, I actually don't stream with my stream key. I'm actually just logged in on OBS, but I think it still shows I can still show my stream key, and other people can still do it that way. But please don't. I mean, I'm not going to show you my stream key, so I guess you can. But boring. Okay, we're up to 40 million, though. We're up to 40 million. And then hopefully the next one is not a bomb level. I do not want to do another bomb level. I feel like one time I got, like, a massive explosion where I got, like, all of the eyes, and it, like, gave me a huge point bump. I think turret might actually be a detriment in that case, because it'll, like, destroy the eyes before they reach the bombs. If you know what I mean, but it also keeps me safer, so it's like, What's more important, safety or faster point scoring? So maybe attack would be better for this level, so because it would be a good, better like mix of score and attack. I don't know. I wonder if there's any like 100% speedruns of this game where they go for gold medals. Though I don't know. I've never actually seen what. I don't know what a speedrun of this. Oh, I guess I kind of can see what a speedrun. Like an any percent would probably just be all bronze medals, because that's like generally considered the beaten objective, at least on retro achievements. Well, that's how it marks you as beating the game. Why did I do that? I walked right into that. Am I stupid? Well, we are doing this again. I mean, at the very least, I think I'm gonna get my points up faster because we're in like a later section of the game, so it's like more enemies are spawning, more geomes are spawning, you know. And I still have 3 lives left, so as long as I don't just start, like, dying for lame reasons over and over again, I should be fine. What was that? I gotta stop saying stuff. I gotta stop saying stuff and then dying immediately. No. I just hate... I don't like this level. I want this level to be over. The last one was, like, difficult, but, like, thrilling. I was terrified. And, like, that for me, that's, like, fun. It's supposed to be, like, thrilling. This level is just kind of boring. Like, it feels like an endurance thing. Like, sure, if I spend 20 minutes doing nothing, like, eventually I'm gonna make a stupid mistake. But, like, is that really skill-based, or is that just annoying? But I'm trying not to complain about things too much, you know. I don't think anyone wants to hear a stream of me just complaining the whole time. I don't know, maybe you do. We are making good progress, though, so that's good. I should stay out of the corners, though. Corners are usually where things spawn, and this game does not... Awesome. This game does not give you a lot of spawn leniency, unfortunately. So enemies will just spawn close to you and then kill you. No! I might actually skip this level for now. This is, like, boring. We're gonna try attack. I remember getting it. Did we plan? Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing you getting that tower recently, and it seems like it had pretty good specs. I can't remember the exact... Okay. Okay. Good job, Tiff. I can't remember the exact specs, but I remember them being pretty good. I want to say they were just about, like, good enough to play that one game you wanted to play, BeamNG, I think it's called. Pretty... I guess I was gonna say pretty decent game, but I've actually never played it, but it seems cool. I don't have any money, so I can't buy anything. Woo! I love not having income. I considered setting up, like, some people do, like, stream goals, where, like, you can, like, I don't know, donate, and it'll, like, it'll go towards streaming or something. And I considered doing something like that, so I can, like, slowly get my streamer setup ready. But I don't really know who would donate to this, so maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do anything like that for, like, anything but, like, strictly for streaming stuff. Like, if I was, like, wanting a new mic, or, like, because I know my current microphone causes some issues. Hang out with cats and chinchillas. Hang out with hamsters and dogs, parakeets. Wait. Parakeets, something, and scorpions. One shop, one stop, we got it all. Why am I doing this? I don't need to sing the whole song. Dang it! Lotsa, you distracted me! I think he intentionally did that. This is all Lots' fault. I made no mistakes. See, look, now he's laughing about it. What? No! 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 There it goes. W-E-T-P-E-T-S. W-E-T-P-E-T-S. Wet Pets and Pablo. I know what you're referencing, to be clear. I know about the Wonder Pets, but you're disrespecting my religious tune. Oh my gosh, I haven't actually seen that video in like forever. Now that I think about it, it's one of those songs I just remember forever. Kind of like the does anyone remember the one that goes like? Oh gosh, you know, I was just saying I don't forget it, but now I'm forgetting it. Oh my gosh, it's like a car one. Okay, maybe I did forget it, but I know. Well, I mean, I genuinely like the Brawl in the Family Yoshi song. That one's cool. Like, I love Brawl in the Family. I want to get the books. When I have money, I'm gonna get the Brawl in the Family books. I love the songs. The comics are funny. Like, it's such a good comic. It just has such a whimsy to it, I guess. And I love whimsy. Whimsy is good. Something I've noticed about myself is I'm a weird mix of, like, extremely jaded and whimsical. Like, I swear, like, one minute I'll be, like, one minute I'm, like, having fun talking about my slides like I'm, like, a child experiencing them for the first time, and the next minute I'm talking about how, like, I hate everything. Maybe that makes me unique, though. I'm a unique mix. I try to not be super negative on stream, though, so I think that negative side of me doesn't really come up here, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's my view for my viewers to know, and me to just kind of speculate on, because I yap a lot, and I don't always remember everything I say. Like, you'll notice I lose my train of thought in the middle of sentences a lot, even. Like, it's weird. I don't know. Something's wrong with my brain, maybe. I also don't really remember a lot of stuff from when I was, like, younger, which is weird. Like, I have weird, like, random, vague memories, even, like, even all of middle school is, like, a blur. Like, I remember, like, some specific memories, but, like, not a lot, to be honest. I don't know what's up with that. Not the end of the world, though. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a current issue, at least, like, outside. I'm ditzy, I would say, but, like, I have good, like, a decent long-term memory, I guess. Like, I'll remember events that have been happening. Oh my gosh, I have 10 viewers. That's insane. Yeah, the F-R-E-E song. That's the one I was talking about. F-R-E-E, that still spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Saw their ad on my TV. Yeah, that one. I cannot believe for a sec. I remember singing that one like a ton back in middle school. It went from 10 to 4. What just happened? It's not asteroids, it's just the same genre. Do not ever bully Geometry Wars Galaxies again. Lots of when he plays Sonic the Hedgehog going, wow, this Mario looks really weird. Ow! Ouch! Why would you say that to me? Mean! Bully! Ah! I got distracted by Astrad being mean, oh no. Oh gosh. Oh jeepers. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. We're only at 40,000. How are we only at... Ah! No! I pressed it! I just wasted 2. Oh my gosh. I reacted too strongly to that, and I wasted 2 bombs. Okay. No, it's fine. You know what? I honestly think the bombs in this game are overrated anyway. I don't need them. Whoa, it's Neru if she was real. What? What do I have in common with Akita Neru? I mean, we're both blonde. Is that... That's like the only thing we have in common, period. I mean, I am neurodivergent, but is Akita Neru? I don't really know all of her lore. I just know her as the silly cell phone lady. Who's in some, like, fun songs. Oh. Oh, I see. What was I doing? Dang it, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's not even blonde either. Her hair is yellow. Like, it's like Miku has blue hair, Teto has red hair, Neru has yellow hair. She's not even blonde. She's not even a blonde character. If you're gonna, like, stereotype, at least do it right, you know? That's... don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. I don't want that in the quote mines. I mean, yeah. Okay, that was a pretty good explosion. We got a lot of the UFOs. I keep calling them eyes because they look like eyes to me, but they're UFOs. They're supposed to be UFOs. I think all of the... Let me... Geometry... Wars... Enemy... Names. Oh gosh, this is a hard one. Blonde isn't really yellow. It's more of a... It's kind of a gold, sort of. Like, I would say it's... I mean, it's like... I don't know. I mean, it's kind of... But she's not blonde. Her hair is straight yellow. Like, straight up, bright, traditional yellow. So, whether or not you want to call, like, you know, whether or not you want to call blonde a type of yellow, she's not in that field. What on earth? What is a duck? The pink squares? Wait. Wait, are these not in galaxies? Wait. What's one that... Wanderer. Wanderer. What? What am I looking at? Okay, I know what a duck is. I'm asking why would the enemy be named Duck? That's what I'm asking. Gravity well. I do know about the gravity wells. Alright. I'm not gonna be calling all of them that, but, that... Interesting information to know. I mean, maybe I'll remember their names at some point, but there's no way I'm gonna remember to call the pink cubes ducks. Are you kidding me? Or like, oh look, it's a wanderer. Wow, was that a wanderer? Guys, a wanderer got me. Well, what the heck is this thing then? No, wait, reopen that tab. Okay. New FO? New FO, NUFO, grunt? Oh, grunts are the diamonds, okay, squares or whatever. Golden gear. Okay, I've never seen this one before. This one is not in the game that I'm playing. Spawner. Okay, this is, wait, Geometry Wars Galaxy? They suddenly... Of Spawn and Spawner's Revenge. Have we seen this before? Oh, I think we have, actually. I think they just look a lot more like gravity wells in this game, but... Okay, I'm getting distracted. No, gravity... Nah, I can't think of anything better than that. Alright, sure, that's it. Alright, cool. Let's rock and roll. Woo! I have just exploded them with my freaking mind. And the bombs laid upon the floor, but... You know. I think I'm getting a lot more used to streaming in general. I think that's another reason why I'm doing a lot better at, like, constantly talking. I'm getting used to streaming. Like, I think it's something that I'm doing well with. Oh, nice. That was a good one. We're up to 6 million already. Okay. If we can really time those well, we're gonna get a lot of points, but it's also just annoying to time them well. I think it's helping that I, got rid of turret, because I think turret is sort of a just kill first, ask questions later kind of thing, and with these bomb levels, you actually don't want the UFOs to die until they reach the bombs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dang it, I just killed so many eyes. Or UFOs. And UFOs, I guess, is what they're called. Gosh, it's gonna be so confusing if I do call them by their proper names. I think that's genuinely gonna be more confusing than calling them by their shapes. So I may just keep calling them, oh gosh, those things were called, they weren't called fodder, were they? They were called... Stop closing that tab. They were, grunts. We got grunts, and I don't know what these things are, the bomb-dropping ones, but... Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd say quick. I feel like this is, like, probably hour number 10 or 12 of streaming, only including this comeback. But, I mean, it's you know, something. Okay. I hate dying in these levels, because you need those. You need... At least I think you do. I actually don't know how the multiplier affects the bombs. I know you get more points if the bombs kill stuff. But I don't know if that stacks with the multiplier, or if it's like a flat thing. I'd have to figure that. I guess I'd have to test that at some point, but, I don't know. I just think good multipliers are good, so I'll be going for multipliers regardless. But I might look into that later as just like a fun little test. I don't know. Probably on my own time. That was just stupid. I was being stupid. Oh gosh, my neck is killing me. Ugh. I'm also slouching a lot. I'm trying to fix my posture because I have a lot of back pain, and I feel like if my posture is better, I can, I don't know, not be in constant pain. Which, I'm kind of a fan of not being in constant pain. I assume. I've never really had that experience, at least not for a very, very long time. And like I said, I don't really remember when I was younger that well, and I feel like that's probably when I would have had the least pain. I mean, there's not a lot of viewers. I feel like, so, I don't know, I think some people are just not talking, because, I mean, there's not a lot of people talking. I feel like people had things they wanted to say, they would chime in. I don't know. At least I hope. I don't want anyone to feel like they can't talk or anything. I like having more people around. Oh gosh, we're an hour and 39... Oh, no, I was gonna say, and I haven't gotten a single medal, but I did get, Wait, Mario? Wait. What is this? Level 3 run? You can beat this game and... Don't you level up from enemies? What? But how... Oh, okay. So there's like a speed... Okay. So I guess there's probably some skips and stuff you do to stay at level 3. And anyway, I was gonna show off the... I got distracted by the whole Mario thing. Let me... I believe... Was it this one I earned today? No, wait. Are these in order? Wait. Okay, it should be like... Oh, here it is. This is the one I unlocked today. Okay, sorry, getting distracted. I do that a lot. I'm very easily distracted by everything. I need some kind of, like... I know some people do a thing where you can, like, give bits for specific things. Like, someone will give me Twitch bits to tell me to stay on track. I don't know, though. I don't know. It depends on how much people actually like the trailing off, I guess. Because I know some people probably like that, like, level of, like, just talking about whatever, doing whatever. But some people probably, you know, are here because they want to watch, you know, just the game and want to see, and obviously they want someone to be playing it, otherwise they'd be watching, like, a long play, but they don't want someone to not be playing the game at all. I don't know, or maybe everyone here just really loves Geometry Wars Galaxies and does not care whether I'm here or not. But I like to think people like me being here. I think it's kind of the opposite. I think most people are here for me and have never heard of this game before. It's a good game, though. Like, I'd recommend playing it on its own merits. I don't think there's any way to legally buy it anymore. Hold that thought. Yeah, no, it only released on the DS and Wii, and, I don't think it's gotten any generally favorable reviews of the same content type of game. So did the DS version having worse graphics and performance than the Wii version necessary? Okay, whatever. Sorry. Why am I reading a review? That's the opposite of an interesting thing to do on stream. Oh, dang it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I am struggling to lock in. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So you can't really play it legally unless you go on, like, eBay and hunt down a copy. Actually, did they get physical releases? Let me reopen that. It seems like they did have... wait, let's, I don't think I've logged in on eBay on this, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, yeah, you could pick up Geometry Wars Galaxies for really cheap if you really wanted to. Not that I'm sure anyone necessarily wants to, but... And, I mean, you could also emulate it. That's also a thing, and, Retro Achievements makes that a pretty fun task. I kind of want to get it on DS. I've noticed in general, I have a 3DS. I have actually a pretty cool 3DS. Let me see if I can... Ta-da! I have a Creeper 3DS. I actually had to mod it because it was a Japanese 3DS, but it's in English now, so I can, you know, understand what it's saying. I don't know Japanese. So, oh dang it. Actually, wait, no, actually, at 200,000, I can't be losing lives. But yeah, I've noticed in general, I have a 3DS, but honestly, a lot of games I like more DS games than 3DS games a lot of the time. I couldn't explain to you why. I think the DS was just a lot more experimental with things, and that excites me a lot. There is some stuff I want to get on DS, though, but a lot of stuff I want on 3DS is also, like, Wii U stuff that I already own. Like, Mario Maker 3DS looks cool to me, I think, because it has, like, a little story mode that's exclusive to the 3DS version. And that's sick, I think. That's exciting. And, Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. I love Yoshi's Woolly World, so it'd be cool to see it on the 3DS. But, I mean, there are some things that I was interested in. I can't remember what it's called, but there's this one 3DS game. Why did I go on here? I don't remember what it's called. It's like, there's like a, I saw it in like a Smash trophy once, but, I saw it in like a Smash trophy once. It was like a mermaid sort of water looking gal, and it's like a Ever Oasis. It's called Ever Oasis. It was like a little 3DS game. It looks cute. Look, there's the girl I was talking about. I can't remember her name, but it's like a cute little Nintendo. Like, it was I believe actually released by Nintendo. It was one of their smaller releases. At least published by Nintendo. I don't know if they developed it. But yeah, there's a lot of, like, I am very bored by the gaming industry as it stands. Like, I feel like they don't do a lot of those little experimental games. Everything feels very safe. Like, even bigger titles are still very safe. They're going for what's trending right now. Like, open world is trending, so many games are in the open world. But I don't know. Like, that's not my... I mean, I don't dislike that style of game. Like, I love Fallout New Vegas. Like, you guys saw my Sunset Sarsaparilla thing earlier. But I don't think every game needs to go that route. I think too many games are going that route just because they think that's the quote-unquote next step. Not that that's a new thing. People get excited by new technology and they'll flock to it. Like, I mean, think about how many games went 3D platformer in the N64 era. Not every game did. Like, Yoshi stuck to 2D, and, I mean, there's mixed feelings on that, but I don't think that's because it was a 2D game. I think that's more just because, its difficulty is optional, and if you don't want to, you can just not do any of the difficult stuff. Of course, the melon runs are really difficult, but, you'd have to actually, choose to do a melon run. You don't have to do a melon run. That kind of stuff is fun, though, going for those types of challenges. I mean, I guess I play retro achievements. Obviously, I like challenges, so I guess that was a given. But, you know, it's fun stuff. I'm hoping I can get this one done today. I like to get at least 2 medals done per, stream, though, of course, at that rate, it's probably going to take a while for me to get through every planet. But that just seems like my general output in terms of planets. And like I said, I'm not going to force myself to stream for extremely long periods of time. I might stream a little longer than usual today. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like if I stream for longer... I don't know. I'm thinking about... I'm thinking... I struggle to stream for longer, but I was thinking maybe I could stream more? Like 3 times a week, maybe? 4 times a week? Then people... maybe I should stream later. I was thinking, a lot of people like to watch stuff when they get, like, out of school or college or whatever. So maybe if I stream, like, a little later in the... Why did I do that? I'm sorry. I get so distracted talking, and I do, like, stupid stuff. You know, I wonder... Actually, I'm gonna look something up really quick. I hope you guys don't mind. I guess I keep Googling things. Bait. I want to know what bait does. Bait gives the player a drone that will follow the players. Unless it... Okay. So... Okay, let's actually try using bait for now. I think if I level up bait, it might genuinely be pretty good. Like, I think low-level drones... I think when it's a low-level drone, it's just not going to be amazing. I want to get a bunch of, Nintendo consoles myself, even, I want even, revisions, like, I would love to own, like, GBA Micro, like, that sounds so sick to me, like, there's a Famicom-themed GBA Micro that looks awesome, I gotta stop looking things up, but just this one more time, just this one more time. Look at that. Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen? Like, that's the kind of console I could play WarioWare on. I do own an SP, which is probably the best revision in terms of actual practicality and playability. But, like... the micro is just cool. Like, it has aura. I don't know. I love the GBA micro. I also really want the, there was like a Japanese exclusive, I think it's the GBA Pocket, or GBA Lite. Oh wait, sorry, no, Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Pocket, I think. Wait, Game Boy Lite, that's what I'm talking about, sorry. Let's, images. I believe these were only released in Japan. They have, like, a really nice color scheme to them, though. Well, you know, seems like that whole mating a mouse with a home console thing kind of worked out with the Switch 2, I guess. I know you probably mean the different kind of mouse, but... Oh, here, I'm Tiffany, here to explain the joke. But, anyway. Hopefully I can get this done soon. Like, because I want to go on to a more interesting, medal. I think this is one of the less interesting ones. But, like I said, I want to do them all on stream. You guys get an unfiltered view of the game. I don't know, it's not, like, terrible, but it's definitely one of those things that's slower paced and not something that's, like, people are necessarily going to want to see on stream. But, womp womp, I committed to it. A big thing okay. I think the for the SP is like a... I think the SP is probably, like, the better console from, like, a practicality standpoint. But, like, I just think the micro is cool. It's just cool. You know, sometimes something is cool and not practical. Like, I agree. Playing with it's not practical at all, but it just looks sick. I don't know. Like, but, like, I'm fully willing to admit that doesn't necessarily mean it's good. It's just fun to me. Like, it's cute. It's the same way about, like, the Game Boy Lite. Like, it's one of those things that's not super practical for me to get in modern day. It was a Japanese-only revision of the Game Boy that doesn't play Game Boy Color games, but, like, I don't know, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, the GameCube is a good console. It's got, like, Wario... The GameCube is... I think GameCube games always look kind of strange to me, but, like, in a good way. Like, they look, I don't know, kind of liminal compared to the N64 or the, or the Wii. Not always, but... though a lot of games on, GameCube also look better to me. Like, I think Double Dash looks better than Mario Kart Wii. I think Melee looks better than Brawl. I do like how Brawl looks, don't get me wrong, but I really like how Melee looks. Like, I think Melee has a really, really good art direction. I'm trying to think, Super Monkey Ball, that's a really cool looking game on the GameCube. I love Super Monkey Ball. Actually, my tablet's background, for a while, has just been... My tablet's background has just been this image of II for... Yes, I'm a human. Has just been this image of II for, like, a long time. Technically, this one's not from the GameCube version. It's an unused, still from the arcade version, which is why I found it on the cutting room floor, but it just reminded me. I think it's a fun little background. Oh, you are a human thing. Didn't show anything bad, did it? Probably not. I don't think it would just, like, show my IP address or anything. I wonder if I can make that appear again, just to be sure. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't. We're good. Cool. Like, sometimes it'll, like, when it shows those kind of, like, captchas and stuff, it could show, like, your IP or something. And I'm not really looking to be, like, DDoSed on stream. I know that's crazy, but I'm actually pretty not wanting that. I disagree, actually. I think Melee goes sometimes for more of a realism thing, like, but it's, like, more in between, you know? Like, it'll do cartoony things and realistic things, whereas, like, Brawl goes, like, full-on dim colors, dark look, like, and also, oh my gosh, you know who looks the coolest in, like, old media, but doesn't look as cool now? Okay, Mewtwo. If you look at, like, Mewtwo and, like, okay, where, like, this is the actual official, well, that's a recolor, but, like, classic Mewtwo just looks so sick. I'm not finding any good images, like, this image specifically, like, he goes hard in this image, and, like, Melee, like, designed him off of that, so, like, Mewtwo and Melee looks so cool. Mewtwo and Melee just looks so sick. I love Mewtwo and Melee. I main Mewtwo and Melee just because he's cool, even though I'm pretty sure he sucks on the tier list, because for some reason his tail has, like, a hurt box. So, like, he's very wide because of that, and that's not a good thing to be. Like, gosh, I just think Mewtwo looks really cool in the older games. I could, yeah, but then again, I think yeah, Mewtwo is really bad in that game, but he just looks so cool. He's a very weird character, because he is kind of like a weird, he's like floaty, but not light. So he plays very weird. He plays very strangely. Not a bad thing. I do actually really like playing as Mewtwo. Again, he's not amazing as a character, but he's so cool. I end up playing a lot of characters who end up being really bad. Like, I main Dedede in every game that he's in. So, Brawl, Smash 4, and Ultimate. And in Smash 4, Dedede sucked. But in early tier lists of Ultimate, Dedede was mid-tier. But throughout the years, like, but then again, something you gotta keep in mind is a game's first tier list is rarely accurate. Like, for fighting games at least. So, he kind of steadily moved down the tier list over time, and now he's, like, at the bottom again, and it's, like... I think the only time Dedede has ever even been, like, decent was in Brawl, and even then, I think he's, like, 12th, which is not amazing, but it's in the middle, I think, around, So, and that's, like, probably the best he's ever been, which is sad, because that's his introduction game. Yeah, I think in general, I like with Mewtwo. I don't know how much I agree with Shadow. I'm trying to think of, like, what I would consider different about him. Consider, like, a good... Yeah, I can kind of see what you mean. It gives him a little more differentiation. But yeah, Mewtwo, I think they let him look a lot more like... because Mewtwo is supposed to be a scary creature. Like, he's supposed to be a creature that's scary on the surface, but really just wants a chance at life. Like, that's his thing. So if you make him too soft, I think it becomes an issue. And I think in modern day, he's a little too soft. I still like the design in modern day, don't get me wrong. But I think it's a lot softer than it used to be. Which is a bit of a shame. So, then again, I could go on and on about how much I love the red, blue, yellow watercolor style. I think that style is so pretty. I would love to see a red and blue remake in that watercolor style. I'd kill for that. I would kill for that. But they're not gonna do that. They already make, because every time they make I mean, usually when Pokemon's stance on remakes is just make it look like whatever the newest generation was. And then they did Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, where they tried to make it look like the original release. And I guess what I'm asking for is making it look like neither of those things, and rather looking like the concept art of the original game. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, from what I understand, the original Red, Blue, and Yellow take place in so, I guess to note, so, I don't know if anyone knows about this lore, but basically there are two timelines in Pokemon. There's the Mega timeline, where Mega Evolutions exist, and there's the original timeline, where Mega Evolutions don't exist. The original Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and a lot of those older games took place in the original timeline, whereas the, whereas Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire took place in the Mega timeline. Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, I think other people could also do that style well if they were to do like a legitimate remake. I know they can't have one guy do all of the assets for an entire game. I would just expect that kind of style from this hypothetical thing. But anyway, back to the Mega timeline. So basically, yeah, there was a I can't remember what caused the split, but basically there's like this big thing where there's two timelines, and they actually touch on that a little bit in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, where you actually fight the original Archie and Maxie. The villains from Ruby Sapphire Emerald, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So that was interesting, seeing those original designs in 3D. Of course, some people don't like the original designs as much, but I mean, regardless of how you feel about the designs, I think it's cool that they didn't just full-on retcon the original timeline, and like, it still exists, and they just, you know, created a secondary thing going on, and they like, called back to it. Like, I think that kind of stuff is cool. Of course, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is a funny game, because I think that's the game where, like, it's the most, like, why is this a third version and not a part of the original game? Because it's, like, 90% the same thing. Like, with, a lot of other ones, they'll do, like, an entirely different, thing. Like, Emerald, sure, you go on technically the same journey, but the story changes a lot with Emerald's changes. Which I always wonder how that works from like a story perspective. Like, which version of the game is canon? And I think depending on what you look at, specific, like, genders are canon as well. Like, because, you know, there's, like, a playable character and then a rival character. Like in X and Y, you can either be Callum or Serena. And if you're not Callum, then Serena's one of your rivals. And if you're not Serena, then Callum's one of your rivals. I always pick Serena. I guess obviously I play as I am a girl, so I play as a girl in video games. I don't know why I specified that, but I don't know. I mean, I guess some people play as like genders other than their own in video games, but I like making a character that kind of looks like me when I play video games. Not always. Sometimes I like making like a fun little, like, I remember in Sword and Shield, there are so many outfit choices in Sword and Shield. I would constantly like do little mix and matches and like make myself look different. Like, I'd go for like darker colors or like lighter colors, and I'd like change my hair to be different colors. Which I guess those are all things you can do in the real world, but they do make me look pretty different in terms of, like, you know, making it look like me or not like me. Yeah, I mean, maybe he could, like, give direction on it, like, show, like, how, like, have him be, like, somewhat involved with some of the art. Because I do know Ken Sugimori actually still makes Pokemon key art. He just doesn't do it in that original style anymore. Though there are so many Pokemon I just think in general, like, let's take Mr. Mime, for instance. Mr. Mime actually got a slight, where's the original? Maybe I should look up Ken Sugimori. Mr. Mime, like, I love how Mr. Mime looks in this style. He's just a cute little guy. And, like, you'll notice Mr. Mime as one of the few Pokemon that got straight up a design change. Like, if you look, he has 4 fingers here. But in modern incarnations, he has 5 fingers. They gave him another finger, which I think looks worse. I don't know why they gave him an extra finger. But they did. They certainly gave him an extra finger for anyone who hates cartoons, I guess. But I think a guy who does pantomime having, like, 4 fingers like an old cartoon is, like, it's cool. It's cool. Like, it's a neat concept, and I don't know why they undid that. Actually, when did they undo that? Like, does he have... Sorry, I know I keep looking things up. Oh, he has 5 fingers by Pokemon Stadium. Okay, this is something I need to look into more, but this is a future thing. If you're curious why it's crazy to me that he had 5 fingers by Pokemon Stadium, I'm assuming, so a big thing with, actually, Pokemon Yellow, that's probably when he got 5 fingers in the games. I bet so, okay, Cerebi, that's not how you spell Cerebi. Let me go to Gen 1. No, I was wrong. He still has 4 fingers in Pokemon Yellow. I kind of thought, because Pokemon Yellow led to a lot of design changes. Like, if we look at, Vaporeon, like, classic depictions of Vaporeon, wait, okay, let's do, so, I guess fun fact about all of the original, forgot I zoomed in, let me reset that. Something interesting about all the original 151 is you'll notice they were drawn earlier. Like, if you notice, Vaporeon used to have, like, this big, like, tail thing back here. And then, they kind of got rid of that. So something interesting is the original sprites for, the 151, I mean, I don't think that's that big of a thing. I mean, maybe that's why they changed it. I don't know. But I know that is a thing, but I don't know. I don't think that's why they would have changed that. But I don't know why they would. I don't know. Honestly, I do think some of Mr. Mime's inspiration might be from, like, old cartoons, which is why they gave him 4 fingers, to give him, like, a cartoony look. Why they changed it to 5, I could not tell you, but I think that's probably why they originally gave him 4. Or maybe Mr. Mime is just in a lot of debt, I don't know. But, what was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, yeah, so the original Pokemon sprites were drawn before they actually, like, they basically were given, like, a lot of the sprite artists hadn't actually seen the real Pokemon designs, so they basically created the designs from scratch, and then Ken Sugimori basically ironed everything out. So it's kind of the opposite of what it would normally be like. Usually you'd get the concept art first and then the sprite work, but that's just not what happened with Pokemon Red and Green in Japan. The ones in Red and Blue are actually the more refined sprites, surprisingly. And then Yellow, okay, the thing about Yellow is sometimes it can look good, but sometimes it's trying too hard to be anime specific, that it just doesn't look as good. I think some Red and Blue sprites just look better than the Yellow ones. My ideal version of Red, Blue, Yellow would have, like, a weird mix of all 3 games. It's pretty rare that a Red and Green sprite looks best, but I think there are a few examples of that. I want to say Machop is an example. No, Machop looks best in Yellow, for sure. Yeah, Machop definitely looks best in Yellow. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong Pokemon. No, that's I agree. I just think, it can sometimes make the sprite work look worse. So I think in some examples, they should have left out specific details just because, like, it's a small sprite. Sometimes that's just not gonna look good. And they go really heavy on the dithering. Okay, Arshad. They go really heavy on the dithering in that game, and I don't dislike dithering entirely, but, I don't know, it's not really, it doesn't always look good, and they should have, and there are some, okay, Porygon is a great example of a Pokemon I think just looks worse, here, I think Porygon's best sprite is right here. I think it's a little less technically accurate, but I think it's the best one. But if you want one that's slightly more accurate, I think the original is probably the best one. I think Yellow's looks weird and focuses way too much on the dithering. I don't really like how Yellow's Porygon sprite looks, and I don't know why they made it look like that. But, you know, that's life. I actually drew a Porygon Red and Blue sprite on WPlace a while back, back when I was using that. I'm not gonna say where, but, you know, if you can find it, congratulations, you win nothing. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Gosh, we're about 2 hours in. That's usually where I stop stream, but I kinda want to finish this out, so, what What if there was a longer stream today? Wouldn't that be crazy and wacky? Okay, these guys are not going anywhere near the bombs. That's sick. I don't know. I see. What was I saying? What was I saying? Dang it, I lost my train of thought, like, entirely. Oh yeah, I want to finish this out. I don't want to start next stream by saying, like, let's do more of this. So I'd like to, get that done with. God, because this is just a boring level to me. Maybe that's why I keep getting distracted and go into random things. Like, it's just, I can't keep my attention because this level sucks. I mean, I'm gonna have to finish it out at some point, so hopefully that'll be today. No, I should do that at some point. I might do that in another stream. I don't know. We'll see. I still have to do the Wily levels and stuff, or the, oh gosh, what was his name? I think his name was, like, started with an M instead, to be cute. Let me... No, the villain. Dr. Mad, I think, right? I'm gonna make sure AI is right. Robot created by Dr. Thane. The Ultimate Good Wiki? No, we're gonna go to, Mega Man Phantom Wiki. Does it not say anything about who she fights? I guess it says she's just, okay. I'm just gonna hope Dr. Mad is correct. Do you think if people... I think that stuff can be fun. Like, I mean, I guess in general, like, I notice I do like the Gen 1 designs a lot more than some of the other later designs. Not always. Let me be clear. I like every generation of Pokemon, but Gen 1 is, like, up there as one of my favorites. It's probably up there with, like... I like Gen 6 a lot and Gen 2 a lot. Those are pretty good ones. What's another? I don't know. I really like every generation's design, so I hate picking favorites, but I notice I talk about how much I like the Gen 1 designs the most, so that probably does mean something about me, being a bigger fan of them. Gosh, maybe I should do a Pokemon game on stream sometime. Though I don't think, the only Pokemon game I've ever done is, Pokemon, or on Retro Achievements, let me be clear, on Retro Achievements, is, Pokemon, well, I actually played, okay, I have to explain Retro Achievements, jank. Okay, so I actually played Pokemon, okay, so Red and Blue used to be one game, like on Retro Achievements, like you could play Red or Blue and finish the game, and you'd get a badge that had, like, both Blastoise and Charizard on it, but then they decided to do a thing called an unmerge, where they decided those games were different enough to deserve their own sets. So when they did the unmerge, basically anyone who had the joint game badge would get the red badge, and anyone who had the so the blue badge was one you have to get after the unmerge, which sucks because I prefer blue. I want the blue badge. I don't want the red one because I don't dislike Charizard, but Charizard is one of those Pokemon I think is just okay at best, and seeing its design so much has, like, driven me mad. I don't get why people like its design so much. I've thought about it, but I don't know how interesting that would be. Okay, I might actually do this one off stream, because, like, I feel like it's hard for me to stream and do, like, this is, like, just not interesting. I don't know how much anyone would care if I did this one off stream, but I'll keep doing it until I end stream though. But yeah, I've considered doing like tier list content. It's just I don't know. Is that like ranking all the Pokemon? Is that really that unique of an idea? But I guess if it's fun, it doesn't matter if it's like super unique. But I don't know. I think ranking all the Pokemon. Though I'd probably do it in generations, like because I feel like my bias towards earlier generations would come into play. Like, a bunch of Gen 1 Pokemon would be over a bunch of later Gen Pokemon. And I don't want to come off as, like, a Gen 1er. I think most generations have some sort of... I think every generation has some sort of merit to it. I don't like a lot of Gen 9's gameplay, but I do like it's a lot of the Pokemon introduced. But... So, yeah, I'd probably do, like, individual rankings for each generation if I was gonna do that. Okay, well that looks like, someone is getting banned. Goodbye. I thought I almost... Arshad sent a message as I was pressing the delete button, and I was so scared I accidentally banned Arshad. I was like, oh gosh, no, that's not what I wanted to go for. But no, I hit the right fella. We're good, we're good. I need to get, like, a moderator or two, I don't know. I'm probably gonna do a few more attempts at this, and then I'll, probably call it. I don't know. I know I always call it around, like, 2 hours, but I don't know. I mean, like, for me, that's, like, a comfortable stream. I don't know. I'm thinking I'll maybe stream more often instead of... Because, like, streaming for longer periods makes my, like, hurts my back, and, like, I get tired because, I don't know. Being in front of people is very stressful to me. I do enjoy it. Let me be clear. I do enjoy it, but it's also very stressful to me. So, I don't like streaming for too long, but I think, like, if I started streaming maybe even, like, just 3 days a week, like, that could be fun. I don't know. We'll see. I think honestly, after this attempt, I'll probably call it. So we will see if this is the winning attempt. And again, I might do this, if I don't win this, I might do this level off stream. Well, we'll see. I just don't want my whole stream to be like this level, because this is very boring off the bat. But I guess I always have more to talk about at the beginning of stream than later in stream, so I'll probably have a lot to say at first. Gives me some time to, like, get this done and call it a day. I definitely want the bombs near the top, because I think that's usually where the UFOs come in from. They come from the top down. Yeah, so I think I might do more streams, but keep my lower length of stream. I might change my schedule to be streaming slightly later. I don't know. I'll see how people feel about that. Maybe I'll poll some people. See if they like it. Game is seriously confusing me. Okay, so let me how do I... Okay, so whenever you kill an enemy, it drops these things called geomes and gives you points. Every enemy has a base point value. And when you kill an enemy, depending on how many, depending on how high your, like, multiplier is, which your multiplier raises when you collect geomes, you get more points, from each enemy. So, and, like, enemies that are higher... Dang. So enemies that are higher on a base level are going to be worth more when you're multiplying them. Because, like, 100 times 150 is going to be more than, like, 10 times 150. That's the best way I can explain it. And other than that, you move with one, like, I move with this stick, and I shoot with this one. Let me, Alright, well, I think I'm done streaming for the day. But, thank you to everyone who came. You guys can see me okay, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you for everyone who came by. heart. Bye-bye. Bye. Goodbye. Good seeing you all.